Hey, welcome to Coaches Corner Week 2. We got two outstanding coaches that's part of the game of the week this week. I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys introduce yourselves. I know who you are, but maybe somebody who's watching don't know who you are. So whoever wants to get started, go ahead and set it off. So tell us your name and your team name.
All right, I'll go first. Chris Dunlap. I am Coach Lap of the Lady Lions Blue.
All right. I'm Coach Curtis. Everybody call me Coach Big Kurt from Sweet Heat. Been coaching for 12 years in the game. Got 6 championships under my name.
Oh, wow.
Okay. How about ask about how long you've been going? So you say 12 years?
Yes.
Been doing kickball 12 if you won 6 championships.
Yes.
Okay. What about you, Coach Lap?
I've been doing 30 years as a head coach. No championships to date. Trying to make the playoffs this year.
Okay. You said trying to make the playoffs. So what would you say the makeup of your teams right now? What do we have to look forward to? What would you say your team made up of?
So I was fortunate enough to get 7 ladies that played with me last year. So, I think we got a decent core back. Some pretty skilled ladies on our team as well. But, as usual, the game is a lot about IQ. So, even with bringing on the new ladies on the team and even the ladies that I brought back from the previous season, a lot of them was their first year or, maybe their second season playing kickball. So, always looking to raise the IQ level of the game to make us more competitive.
Are you mixed age wise? You have
I think we got a couple ladies over 40. Couple ladies over 40 and down to I think maybe our youngest one probably in the early 20s.
Oh, great. I know our league allows from 18 and up. So that's why I was asking about the age piece. So somebody who is watching this and they're over 40, if they decide to play kickball, they should fit right in. And if in their early 20s, they can play as well.
Absolutely. And I've seen ladies in their early 20s up to 40s get after it. It's surprising sometimes how these ladies be moving. So
wow, Coach. What do you how is your team made up this year? Coach Kurt.
My team is made up of amazing ladies. We've been together for 4 years through the other church league, and we call them. I got 5. I call them my original OGs, and I got 2 veterans.
So I know your sister plays, right? How old is your sister?
She's older. She's in her late 40s, and today's her birthday.
All right, so I'll let you give her a shout out. Go ahead and give her a shout out.
I'm giving a shout out to my big sister, Stephanie Salt Wilder. Happy birthday from your coach, your little brother.
All right. Hey, do you guys know each other before now? And if so, how did you guys meet?
I've seen him around, in the Zenith League over the past few seasons. Probably said hey to him a couple times in passing, but I've never really had a chance to, sit down, chop it up, and build a relationship with him yet.
Yeah, I'm the same way. Sitting around at the games. Haven't had a chance to talk to none of the coaches except for probably 1 or 2.
Okay. So we got to work on that. Part of this piece is now you got something in common and you can, hopefully build some type of rapport relationship with each other. Have you guys ever coached against each other? And if so, what was the outcome of that?
Yeah. I remember playing them last year. I thought we was going to have a chance to beat them. Okay. I think we might have actually even been up on Sweet Heat when we were never up. He gonna say it wasn't. I'm gonna go back and look at the tail of the tape. But I feel like at one point we was in the game strong enough to have a chance to get the W in that one. So, I'm still licking my chops ready for that one.
So you say Sweet Heat gave you guys a loss last year, but it was close, at least for a while.
Yeah, I think we were competing for a good bit of the game before we gave it away.
Coach Big Kurt, what was your perspective of that? What happened last year?
Well, I was looking at the game on my way back to Atlanta, but my other 2 coaches, from what they were telling me, that them girls was smart. They knew what to do. I recall that the game was 9-2, and we was up throughout the whole game.
Okay.
So Coach Lap may be talking about when you first picked the first pitch. That's the only time y'all was close, huh?
I guess for me, I'm an optimist dealing with my ladies, having younger players. Like, I guess my ideal of still in the game might be a little curved.
Hey, but the truth of the matter, it has to be that way, right? And one of the things that you said, I don't know what Big Kurt goal is, but somebody may see this and hear you say, oh, well, our goal is to make the playoffs, and they think, well, why you didn't say championship? So the fact that you mentioned that as that would be a tremendous goal for you and your ladies, kind of explain that for somebody who hears that and may wonder why you didn't say the championship, but I know why you use that as a goal. Why would you say that, Coach Lap, that you mentioned that as a goal for your ladies this season?
So, realistically speaking, and, this kind of comes from my sports background also, is kind of having a more realistic view about obtainable goals and building from that. And, I think it's important to kind of manage those expectations. Of course, the ultimate goal is championship. Right. But the first thing we have to do is secure our playoff berth. Mm-hmm. So, I think having that as a goal always keeps us kind of game by game, focusing on something that we have to obtain. Championship is big picture, and also the strategy changes, how you play the game or how you look at the game, once we're in the playoffs is going to change from, the regular season. So, I just try to give myself an obtainable goal to be able to measure against, to track how we doing season on season and improving with the ladies, the core group of ladies that we do have.
Awesome. Coach Big Kurt, what's your goals for this season?
My goal for this season is like to train my players to take every game serious, but I tell them every day, it's like baby steps. Once you get this done, then you go to the next step. Then you go to the next step. Then when you get to the final step, that is your championship ultimate game.
Mm-hmm. So are you shooting for a championship this year, or are you guys trying to get to the playoffs? What's your goal?
Our goal is just to get to the championship first. Then we can focus on the big thing, on the big championship, and take it one step at a time.
Gotcha. And one of those steps is this week against Lady Lions Blue.
Right.
So you gotta play at 4:00, right? So I think you were sharing that as we were getting ready to get started. So this Sunday at Southeast, what time you guys kicking off?
4 p.m.
4 p.m.
4 for y'all, 3 for us.
Gotcha. So question, so we in week 2. How did you guys do week 1?
Man, it's like everything we taught at practice, it's like they did the opposite game day.
Yeah.
I mean, we made so many mistakes. I mean, like,
yeah.
I know everybody make mistakes when it comes to game, but practice is like, I tell people, you practice like where you want to play. That's the number one rule in every sports.
So you guys dropped both of your games, or you only able to play one? I know we had some field conditions that wasn't the best, and some people had to not were able to play. Were you guys able to play your 2 games last week?
Yes.
Okay. How did you fare?
The first game, it was all right. But the second game, I guess their mindset was like, okay, they know they didn't know better, but I guess they trying to blame everything on the weather and on the balls. You have every excuse by the females have every excuse by everything.
So you went 0-2? You went 0-2 last week?
Yeah.
Okay. Coach Lap, how did you guys fare?
We dropped both our games, but I was surprised at how well the ladies played together in our first game against Black. For some ladies that had never practiced all together one time, let alone have played a game together, I think that was, it's promising. It looked like something that we could build on confidently. But like Coach Big Kirk said, I mean, practice is everything. So that's one of the things we've been focusing on, and messaging the ladies is, y'all seen what we have the potential to do. Y'all came out, gave good effort. Y'all are going to make errors. Don't use the L's as discouragement, but you got to have something to build from. So at least we know how to chart our course. We know where our mistakes were, where we need to raise our IQs and be more specific in our preparation. But we have to prepare. So, that's why I've been pushing the ladies more is, make sure y'all get to practice as much as you can. Even if you hurt, come out and absorb the mental reps. All that counts.
You brought up practice, and the coaches last week mentioned that as well. Is practice a typical challenge for you guys? The coaches that we had on last week mentioned that. Would you say that practice is hard to kind of get the ladies there to get a full team in?
Well, for my team, yes, because they have me. I know I've been coaching for so long time. It seems like they have, I wouldn't say excuse, but they always talking about they got things outside the kickball.
Yeah.
Yeah, similar for me. I'd love to have all of a full squad, a full 11 to run through scenarios with and scrimmage with at practice. But you take what you can get with the ladies that are there, and in some ways you do your best to cascade some of the knowledge that y'all went through today. In our group chats, whatever, say this is what we went over today, and then try to find tools and resources to make upskilling available to the ladies that weren't able to make it to practice. Little videos, sending them the game film that we played the previous week, even with timestamps. Like, look, this is a good example of a play we made. This is a poor example of a play we made. This is what should have been done.
That's awesome. And I brought up the practice piece. A lot of coaches find that challenging. Definitely to have a full practice, and that's something I want to bring attention to, because those who watch this, I want them to understand that you guys are obviously not getting paid to do it. You're doing it for the passion of the game and the ladies that you guys coach, and it matters. So if you're able to get there, every day, that the more participation you have, that's encouraging. Even beyond what takes place on game day, it's like, okay, but I see our ladies improving. And if the first time that she shows up is on a Sunday, and she has the slightest idea what's going on and try to correct those mistakes on the fly, and it can cost you the ball game. So, I know how serious and important that is for them to get out at least one time a week, if you're having multiple practices, to get familiar with your teammates, so we can, as a coach, can see what you're strong at, not so strong at, and then we can strategize better. So again, thank you guys for sharing and making the sacrifices that you make. So before we conclude, because I see we got Coach Massey on, he's also game of the week coming up. I think their game is at 6 o'clock. Before we get into that, and I see other coach might be joining in, so there might be some fireworks going on. I think these guys know each other for a real long time. But before we leave out on that, so Coach Lap, Coach Big Kurt, Lady Lions Blue, Sweet Heat, 4 o'clock. Both of you guys come in 0-2. Tell me, what do we have to look forward to for that hour, as well as what's your prediction at 5 o'clock? What's gonna happen? What we're gonna be looking at 4 o'clock? What for the game of the week? What should we be expecting from you guys?
Fun, excitement, hard work, dedication.
So the work you guys been putting in, it's gonna be exemplified at 4 o'clock.
Yes.
So your prediction is?
Can't say the prediction score, but it might be close.
Would you winning, or are you gonna be 0-3 by the end of the day?
We're gonna get that W.
You're gonna get that W? Okay.
Yep.
Coach Lap, what you foresee, sir?
I'm trying to run it up always. You know, I need my ladies to get that W so we can walk out of there confident and keep building. So I want them to be aggressive, you know, on offense. And I want to see them communicating on defense. You know, I want us to play well, play fast. Yeah, and be super competitive. Like, go get the W that we want.
What's your prediction?
I want a little to a lot for us. I don't think we got a mercy rule this season, but you know, I'm trying to go.
I'm trying to get that 20 piece.
Yeah, I'm trying to have as many points we can put up. Let's go.
Hey, okay. Y'all heard it here first. So hey, these guys are predicting. Each coach said they think they're gonna come out with the W. Only time's gonna tell, and I guarantee you by 5 p.m. on Sunday, it's gonna be in the books. It's gonna be written. Look for an exciting game. Both teams are well coached, well prepared, and so I think there's gonna be a lot of fireworks. I appreciate you guys chiming in with us, and we're looking forward to seeing you guys on Sunday, 4 p.m. at Southeast Complex. Come on out, and if you can't make it out because of whatever schedule, tune in to our YouTube channel, Branch Outreach Center, and you will see these guys going at it. So appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for coming in. So I want to transition to these other faces that came on. If you guys have been watching, they chimed in. And if you see that these guys are around the same skin color, head shaped the same, got probably noses look the same, chin look the same, and it's because these are blood brothers. I think they come from the same mama. That's what they told me. But I think no matter what they have, how long they grew up together, that something finna happen. This week they are game of the week. We're gonna have two teams that know each other well, players know each other well, the coaches know each other well, so it's not gonna be any secret. But I think this thing gonna get real crazy. I talked to security today. I want to make sure that they got they'll be in full force, because I think we might have to be watching on that gate to make sure nobody grab nobody, because it might get real ugly. So guys, if you could introduce yourselves and your teams, and these guys are gonna have our 6 p.m. game of the week. So go ahead and introduce yourself.
My name is John Doe, and I coach the Lady Snipers. Life a pitch.
He don't even know what team he plays.
Hey,
that's how I know he already
many
scared.
teams I can't remember no more, bro.
That's how I know he already scared.
It's hard to keep up all the team I've been coaching, man.
Coach Master, I know my team. Red Breed Ballers, RBB.
Okay. Coach Master, now, I typically ask this question, and I think I know the answer to this, but how long have you been coaching? And let's start with that. How long have each one of you guys been coaching?
So overall for me, I've been coaching roughly about going on 8 years. I did roughly about 6 years under Coach Ty when we did numerous different teams, like my brother said, Lady Snipers. And then, I decided to try to go my own route. And that's when I started coaching head coach for roughly about 2 years now.
Yeah, same for me. Mine's lower than his. Mine lived about 3.5 years. Also started under Coach Ty, helping him out with the Snipers. Did a little bit with my brother, and doing life of pitch by myself as a head coach.
So where it sounds like you guys were both on the same coaching staff, and then each one of you took on teams over the last couple of years.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, so we had like so much girls where it's like instead of just having let's just say 2 or 3 teams, we just decided to say, hey, let's split the teams. We still was practicing together, but let's split the teams. That way everybody can have some kind of playing time instead of just people sitting on the bench. And then it just went up from there.
So typically people have to share this story, but I'm pretty sure you guys' story a little different. So I typically ask, do you know the opposing coach And have you ever had to coach against them? And if so, how did that turn out? So what makes you guys' situation a little different? You guys been knowing each other for a very long time. And how long would you say that you guys been knowing each other, and why would that relationship be so long?
Well, I'm 29 years old, so I've been knowing him since the long I had memory. I think my memory kicked in at 5 years old, so 24 years I know that man.
Well, I know my brother all my life, so I'm 32, and it's like it's crazy because we do have the same we worked on in the same coach. We kind of have the same coaching style and stuff like that. So it's going to be a good little matchup when it comes down to this one.
So there's a such thing called sibling rivalry. Do that exist between you guys?
Oh yeah, definitely do for me.
Everything we do. If we going to go karts, he can't be on my team. If we playing baseball, he can't be on my team. We play Call of Duty, he can't be on my team. So it's
you don't ride with your brother in the duty, man. You gotta go against.
I mean, we ride every now and then, but sometimes you gotta prove who's better from who's not better, who been putting in the work from who ain't putting in the work. So he went and got him a car, had a little Mustang. So I had to go get me a car. So it's like it's the rivalry is real.
Oh wow, hey man, hey, y'all done stirred up. So let me ask you this: have y'all ever coached against each other, and if so, how did that turn out?
I don't think we ever got a chance to. Every time it came up, obstacles came in, so we always been on the same side, never been on the opposite side of each other.
Wow. So on Sunday at 6 o'clock would be the first time that you guys bump heads as kickball coaches.
Pretty much. Showdown.
Yeah, I could say, with a full staff, yes. Because I think the first year we had to forfeit because we didn't have a full staff, and the second year when we did play Life is a Pitch, we had a full staff but they didn't have a full staff. So now, as far as I know, that we both of us gonna come in there with everybody that we have. So it's no excuses, none whatsoever.
So let me see behind the scenes. What are the ladies talking about? Are they feeling this same tension, or it stops with you guys?
Oh no, it's definitely, everybody was going to that season, look at the schedule, and they see that one team like, oh, no matter what happened, we can't lose to that team. So
right.
Redbury, that's one of those teams like, no matter what happened, go down swinging. All jokes all day, but somebody gotta get that win, and we'd rather be outside.
Ooh, is the same way Coach Masters on your end with your ladies?
Well, my ladies, I try to keep that energy down. We have the same style, whereas we look at the schedule and then we like, from the time we looked at the schedule and we saw that we was playing Life is a Pitch, we was like, oh yeah, that's gonna be the game of the week. If Pastor knows what's up, he knows to put that game as game of the week because they're gonna get their money's worth on this game. But no, I try to keep it, keep them humble or whatever situation is. I want to come in there as less humble as we are, so that way, we don't put too much pressure on us.
Hey, I don't know, man. Sound like little bro ready to let something happen. So at the Thanksgiving dinner table, he gonna bring it back up. Hey, you remember in the spring, man? This what happened. Hey guys, hey, so help me. Let's take the gloves off. Tell me at 7 o'clock on Sunday, what's going to be the outcome of the game and what's your prediction of the score?
Honestly, I can't really think of a prediction. How I feel like it's very unpredictable. Like I said, we coaching the same team. I know his ladies. He know my ladies. We know our secrets about our ladies. Like it's gonna be a hard far. I feel like it's gonna be a close game. Whoever mess up first, that's the game right there.
Okay. So
that's honestly what I said.
I didn't hear you.
Go ahead. No, I was saying that's honestly the same thing that I was saying. I already had in my mindset is from time it says play ball, that first inning is going to decide the game. Because the second inning, the third inning, everything is going to be, you're going to respond to your mistakes after the first inning. So coming in the gate, if you allow 3 runs off of errors, and then they come back and they allow 4 runs off of error, I think it's gonna be it after that. It's gonna be bang bang plays right after that. So whoever come out the gate swinging first is really gonna be the one to win the game.
So you believe it's gonna come down to whoever make the least mistakes?
Correct.
Both of you guys feel that way. Okay. Hey, you guys in the same division, so it matters. It matters. This thing carry a lot of weight. Here's the thing. I don't know if you consider whoever win those division games is as if you got a 2-game lead, right? Because if y'all record ends up being the same at the end of the year, it goes to the person that won the head-to-head. So in order to get over that, you got to really be a game ahead of that person when the end of the season comes to justify being ahead of them. So it's as if you don't just lose 1, you're actually losing 2 games. So it's a lot of pressure on this. This might determine if somebody make the playoffs or not. I don't know. I'm just saying, you know, it just looked like this can send somebody home and just have them putting on them cheerleader uniform. And hey, bro, I was just going to cheer for me now. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but it just
I ain't worried about it. You know, I ain't worried about it. You know, him over there couldn't even remember who team he was playing for. Pressure bust pipe. So my pipe insulated.
Hey, little bro. Hey, hey man. He's saying
I ain't worried about it. Like I said, I got all these teams in my head because I coach greatness. I ain't worried about it. I coach greatness. I ain't worried about all these teams stuck in my head.
You coach greatness, but yet you was behind me too. So either which way, I coach the same team.
Let's get it, man. Let's get it.
Hey, let's put something on this. All right. And let's stay in the theme of cheerleading. The loser has to be the cheerleader for the other team if they don't make the playoffs. And the coach got to wear a tutu. What y'all think about that? The coach needs to wear a tutu. The color scheme of the other coach, brother team that shows his support. What you think about that? The ladies won't mind, but what you think about the coaches doing that now? And I will supply the pom-poms. I'll buy them. What do you think, guys? Can we do it like that? Or y'all scared? Let me know. Let me know now.
Oh, I ain't scared. Let's run it. Let's run it.
Coach, what you say about it? Huh?
It is what it is.
We're doing it too. Hey, we're recording this now, so we got record to show the loser, if they do not make the playoffs, wearing a tutu.
Pastor, I'm just gonna let you know. I'm just gonna let you know my brother's waist size is an extra large.
Extra large, boy. I'm in shape. I don't know about the extra large. I'm in shape.
Well, you know what? Just go ahead and get 2. Get a large and a medium.
You must have your own size over there.
Ooh, hey, I believe it going down. Fellas, hey, man, I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all did great today. But, hey, all the talking going to come to an end because once they say play ball, then it don't even matter. It's inside those lines, and y'all get a chance to spend an hour, spend 50 minutes to see which team is better prepared at week 2. You guys are the game of the week at 6 o'clock. At 4 o'clock, we got Coach Lapp, Lady Lions Blue versus Coach Big Kurt, Sweet Heat. They're going to rock at 4. Give us an hour break because I know it's going to be a bloodbath, and we hitting that thing right at 6 o'clock on the dot. Same field, same media staff. Everything's gonna go crazy, and I know it's gonna be a time to remember. Hey, fellas, I appreciate y'all coming on, man. Don't forget to tell people to tune in, and it's gonna go live, and we'll give you guys that information on tomorrow. It's gonna go live tomorrow at 12. Tell you people come in, check it out. They can comment why it's going on and have everybody there, man, because I believe it's gonna be 2 outstanding games. I know the other people gonna play well too, but I just believe that these 2 games are highlighted for a reason, and y'all gonna come well prepared, and it's gonna be a show. Hey, appreciate y'all coming in, man. Y'all handle y'all business this week. Let's do your thing. I know your girl's gonna be ready. It's gonna be awesome, outstanding. Appreciate you. Hey, may God bless each and every one of y'all, man. May everybody stay safe. And I know that you guys are gonna give your best, and we're looking forward to it. So again, appreciate y'all for coming on week 2. We got Coach Lapp from Lady Lions Blue versus Coach Big Kurt, Sweet Heat. We got Coach Massive for Rare Breed. Coach said his name, John Doe for life of pitch. Hey, guys, it's
That's
going
because
down.
you can't remember nothing he do.
It's about my team, man, about me. They show up. He do the
Big
talking
bro.
for me. That's all it is.
Big bro throwing haymakers. I hear you. Hey, it's gonna be said now. Hey, it's gonna go down. Hey, I appreciate y'all, man. I'll catch y'all on Sunday. Let's get it. Let them ladies know we're looking forward for a good show, and I know everybody gonna be well prepared. So, hey, do your thing, and make sure you share. Tomorrow at 12 is going live on Branch Outreach Center YouTube page, 12 o'clock noon. Just chime in and it's going in. Hey, see y'all Sunday, man. May God bless you, man, and thank y'all for coming in with us on this week.
Appreciate it. Take care, folks.